Hey everybody, welcome to the Stack Your Points. This is the Monday edition, which is our Back to Basics segment. This is a section where we talk about all things basic credit cards, whether it is knowing what an introductory APR offer is, what are transfer partners and how do I access them, what rules does American Express have. All of this and more will be answered in this section. This is our weekly section, just getting those who are new to credit cards kind of up to speed. Welcome to another episode of Stack Your Points. As always, I'm Matt from the Matt Clausen YouTube channel, joined this week by RJ from Do You Take Cards. RJ, how are you today?
I'm well. I put together a new mesh network over the holiday weekend. So I now actually have a router in my office that my laptop is directly connected to through the hub. So I am blazing fast speed. Well, 600 down, or 600. But for me, that is blazing fast speed in the country.
600 down is nothing to sneeze at. Awesome to hear. We're joined as always by Lonnie from the Call Me Lonnie YouTube channel. Lonnie, how are you today? And no, I'm not going to reference today's members only video.
Feeling good, looking great. I would like to send an early happy birthday to RJ. And so, everyone, happy early birthday, RJ.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. I appreciate it.
Happy early birthday, RJ. And finally joined by Tariq from the Rick's Rewards YouTube channel, which should be starting next week, as that is mid-December, as we learned in last week's rant. That's when we should expect something. Tariq, how are you?
I'm good, but honestly, pretty tired. Holiday weekend was good, had 4 days off, but as an accountant, came back to work on the first business day of the month, so I had to go do end of month stuff. So working lunch, tired, and then also this is going to be a busy week because not only is it RJ's birthday coming up, it's my lovely player two's birthday. So I got plans for that as well. So bear with me this week and today. God only knows how I'm going to be like towards the end of recording.
And everybody stay tuned because we're going to raffle off Tariq doing your taxes for January.
I am not a certified public accountant. I have no fiduciary responsibility for any of y'all's tax returns. Do with that as you wish. I am not going to be, I'm going to go ghost if the IRS calls you for an audit because I have nothing to do with it.
I didn't say it was for you. You could give it to somebody you don't like and have them do it.
Sure, we could maybe make that a Patreon level or something at some point. Yeah, so there we go. As always, we like to start our show off with a 30,000-foot view of a issuer or an airline or in a hotel, over a hotel company status and limits and things like that. So our back to basics this week, we are going to be looking at American Airlines. Honestly, an airline that we don't any of us particularly fly a lot of, but we are going to go over the program, go into it. And I will say before we jump into it, American Airlines is probably the easiest of the big three programs to hack your way to status with spend and loyalty points. So we'll jump into that. But let's jump in. Now, American Airlines has 4 status levels to the public, to the general public. There is A Advantage Gold, Advantage Platinum, Advantage Platinum Pro, and Advantage Executive Platinum status. And there is a 5th status tier called Concierge Key. That is the same as United's. It's, keep me honest, Lonnie, Global Services.
That's correct.
Perfect. All right. And American, I believe right now is running a pretty easy status match across other airlines, but we don't have to talk about that. So Advantage Gold, the way you earn status with American Airlines is through loyalty points. Now, American does something unique amongst the big three and most other airline issuers where the spend on your credit card, 1 mile of earnings on your credit card rewards is equal to 1 loyalty point. So the hardest way with the credit card spend to get loyalty points would be $40,000 spend through an Advantage co-branded credit card. But all of your miles will equal loyalty points. This also works for Advantage Dining. This also works for the Advantage Shopping Portal, and Advantage in other forms of Advantage travel. If you're doing hotel stays through American Airlines, if you're doing booking cruises with American Airlines, if you're using American Airlines' travel portal to assist you with your travel, the loyalty points, the miles gained through that will also equal loyalty points. So 40,000 loyalty points gets you Advantage Gold, 75,000 loyalty points gets you Advantage Platinum, 125,000 loyalty points will get you Advantage Platinum Pro, and 200,000 loyalty points will get you Advantage Executive Platinum. The reward calendar year for American Airlines runs from March 1st through February 28th or 29th, depending on what year it is. And if there's a leap year. And so we're going to go over each level now with Advantage Gold. The lowest level, you get premium upgrade, cabin upgrades, and 24-hour upgrade window. So 24 hours within your flight, you can move up from, say, basic economy up to main cabin or a preferred economy, premium economy, whatever American Airlines calls their version of premium economy. Your miles earning and loyalty points earning on eligible flights, you're going to earn 40% more miles and loyalty points on those flights. So if you earn, say, 10 miles per dollar on an American Airlines flight, you're going to earn 14 miles per dollar and 14 loyalty points. You'll get priority check-in and security at boarding. You'll get complimentary preferred seating at booking, so you don't have to book main cabin. You can get main cabin extra at no additional cost. So complimentary preferred seats, complimentary main cabin extra seats, and those premium upgrades. So you can move to the premium cabin where you get more room, dining options, and comforts come as standard. When available, you'll receive complimentary upgrades when traveling within North America as early as 24 hours before the flight. Plus, you have the ability to upgrade one companion traveling with you. You're also eligible for complimentary upgrades on Alaska Airlines. So Alaska is also part of the One World Alliance. American Airlines is one of the founding airlines of the One World Alliance. One World has a good number of airlines to pick from. In the U.S., you have both American and Alaska, and Hawaiian is going to be joining after the merger with Alaska. So you can get a lot of complimentary benefits flying Alaska Airlines with your Advantage airline with your Advantage airline numbers. Other benefits, you can also get priority check-in and group 4 boarding. Your first check bag is free. You get same day standby priority. And as I mentioned, the 40% more miles and loyalty points. You get One World Ruby status, and things like a discount to Admirals Club membership, and some other benefits as well. But that is gold. Next would be platinum. Platinum is going to include pretty much the same things. You're going to get that upgrade window is going to expand from 24 hours to 48 hours. You'll earn 60% more miles and loyalty points on eligible flights. So again, if you earn 10 miles and 10 points per dollar, you're going to get 16 miles and 16 points per dollar. You'll get 2 check bags free and priority handling, complimentary seat preferred seats when booking. Anything else of notice? You get group 3 boarding, so you get on the plane a little bit earlier. And One World Sapphire status. So One World Sapphire status is going to give you the ability to kind of move across the One World system. So that is British Airways, Qatar, Alaska, Cathay Pacific, a couple other airlines as well. So that is Advantage Platinum status. Platinum Pro is going to get you the same unlimited upgrades within North America. You're going to get a 72-hour upgrade window. You're going to earn 80% more miles and loyalty points. You'll still get 3 check bags, complimentary preferred seats, and cabin seating at upgraded cabin seating at booking. Anything else of interest here? You'll get One World Emerald status, so you'll get an extra bag allowance. You have Platinum Pro status, service desk, Admirals Club discount, and there you go. And then there is Advantage Executive Platinum status. Same things. Your premium upgrade window will extend to a 100-hour upgrade window. Why they don't just give you 96 hours or 4 days or 5 days, I don't understand. You're going to earn 120% more miles and loyalty points on eligible flights. You'll still get 3 checked bags. You'll also get same day standby priority, same day flight change, complimentary food and drinks in main cabin. You're going to get group 1 boarding, guaranteed availability in the main cabin. You'll get waitlist priority and One World Emerald status. Those are sort of the simpleton 30,000 foot view of the each status. Now, another thing with American Airlines and Hyatt hotels have an interesting partnership where when you get American Airlines gold status and you had Hyatt Discover status, you were able to cross earn between the two companies. Now the earnings are going to be ending at the end of this year, and they've introduced a whole new slate of benefits. We can do a back to basics on that at another time, or utilize a either one of our videos or maybe one of my videos or something to that effect. But they do have a unique partnership with Hyatt that I just wanted to highlight, where you used to be able to earn American Airlines points on your Hyatt stays and Hyatt points on your American Airlines flights. But since that is ending, the benefits are going to be a little bit more complicated, convoluted. But that is, again, my very 30,000 foot view of things. RJ, your thoughts on the American Airlines program?
So, like you said, sort of at the top, American is not any of our preferred options. But what I will say about American is I really do like the way they lay everything out pretty straightforward. Um, Delta and United both have their charms. I don't need 8 shades of platinum. We could cut that down a little bit. I will say One World with their ruby emerald, ruby sapphire emerald, I like. It's a little bit different. It's at least jewel toned instead of metal tone. Um, but I do like the way that American lays everything out. I don't really enjoy any of the main issuers that do American cards, so that is one of the other barriers to entry for me personally. But the cards are not bad. They have a couple smash and grabs that you can get a fair number of points off of, fair number of miles off of. I think it's if you're somebody who is in an American hub, I do not think they're a bad choice. I do not think that they're, the old Southwest or Spirit or anything like that. I think they are a fine choice. They are just not my personal choice.
That is completely fair. Speaking of those credit cards, you do have 2 issuers with American Airlines that is unique amongst the big 3 and unique amongst a lot of airlines. You're probably also going to see this very briefly with the new Alaska and Hawaiian merger. Sorry to bring that up again, but it is sort of relevant here. American Airlines and I am going to blank on the other airline. I am now blanking on the other airline, but American merged with one of the other national airlines, domestic airlines, that in the early 2000s.
U.S. Airways.
U.S. Airways. Thank you so much. I was blanking on it because I wanted to say Northwest, and I was like, no, that's Delta. And I was going to say Continental, but no, that's United. So U.S. Airways and American Airlines merged. Apparently, it was U.S. Airways doing the buyout of American, but they kept the American name because it was the strong. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They have 2 sets of cards. One is issued by Barclays. Those are the old U.S. Airways cards. That is the Aviator Red card that is still publicly available, and you can get a private invitation to the Aviator Silver. The Aviator Red card is known as the card that you can apply for, get 70,000 advantage miles by just buying a stick of gum, and either paying the annual fee or they'll waive the annual fee. Kind of depends on how they're feeling at any given time. The American Airlines Silver card has some interesting benefits. We're not going to go over that too much here, but it is an invite card. So if you spend enough on your Aviator Red, they'll invite you to the Aviator Silver. And it has some interesting and unique benefits to it, especially if you spend enough on the card to earn something like 50,000 loyalty points. You're going to get like a 10,000 loyalty point boost just by hitting that 50,000 number. And then Citi is the other issuer for American Airlines cards. Now, Citi and American Airlines have had a relationship that has spanned 37 years, pretty much my entire lifetime. And City and American cannot come up with a transfer partnership for more than a couple months at a time. But the American Airlines cards are primarily issued through Citi. You have the American Executive card, that is their top tier card. You get a lot of earnings on American Airlines flights, 5 miles per dollar, 5 loyalty points per dollar, on top of whatever status bonuses you get if you hold status. You get Admiral Club membership. By holding the card, you get $360 in credits for that card. It is now $595 annual fee, and it is an additional $175 for up to 3 authorized users for the card. Those authorized users will also get access to the Admirals Club. Then they have the Advantage Platinum Select card. That is the kind of everyday driver for the card. You get 2 times miles at restaurants, gas stations, and eligible American Airlines purchases. They also have a business card that does gas and internet, phone, and not streaming, but internet, phone, and telecommunications. Then they have the Advantage Mile Up card, which is their no annual fee card, just to gain miles on grocery stores. And yeah, those are just like the high levels of each card. But the Admirals Club membership is interesting. And quick correction, sorry, you earn 4 miles per dollar on American Airlines purchases with the Advantage Select, with the Advantage Executive card, and you get 5 miles per dollar if you spend $150,000 on the card. So, just a brief overview of the cards. Lonnie, your thoughts on Advantage? Any of the cards? I know it's not your primary, secondary, or tertiary, but any thoughts here as a way of travel hacking, at least?
Absolutely. So you're 100% correct. I'm not going to say I don't pay attention to American because I have American account. I got miles in my account. Um, but I think you covered off the basis of their programs pretty well. Now, in the world that I live in, the stuff that I care about most, the first thing I would say, highly, highly important to remember. Out of the big three, American is the one that your miles can actually expire with inactivity on your account. And I believe it's at 24 months. So if you're not flying on their product, you don't have their credit card, or you're not earning any points in any way, shape, or form with them, your miles will go bye bye after 24 months. Um, that's a big deal because they're two main competitors, United and Delta. Your miles don't expire. Well, United, your miles never expire, full stop. And Delta, as long as you're in good standing, if anyone can define what good standing means, I guess if you don't piss off Delta, I don't know what good standing means or what would constitute them removing your miles unless you're complete, a hole on a flight or something of that nature. I They don't define it, but your miles don't expire as long as you're in good standing with Delta for some whatever that means. Now, if let's say you're like me and you do have a small pool of miles with American, how can I keep them year over year to make sure I don't lose any of them? This is where I come in because the point stacker, travel strategist in me knows said this before. So let's go ahead and ring that bell. Shopping portals. American has one as well. So for me, the absolute easiest thing to do is to go to American Shopping Portal, go to CVS, grab you an iced tea and a candy bar for in-store pickup, and go pick it up. That's it, and you're done for like $3. You can keep your account active for another like two something years. Um, the other way is their new partnership that launched, I believe, earlier in 2024, might have been late 2023, is their partnership with Shell. And if you link your American account with Shell, there is a partnership. There's a link for it. Just Google American Airlines Shell. I'm sure to come up. You'll get $250 for linking your account, and then 3 points, American Airline miles per dollar spent at Shell gas stations for y'all that still drive gas cars like I do. That will also count as activity and keep your account open. So much so that I actually sometimes I prefer to lean on that option versus, an iced tea and a candy bar that I didn't really need to go to a CVS, the absolute cheapest thing I could think of. But yeah, I can just go to a gas station and I think it's like $5. So as long as you spend more than $5 at the pump, it triggers and it'll count your 3x to your American Airlines account. Um, yeah, that's my 2 cents on American.
The other way, thanks, Lenny. The other way you can extend that relationship with American is they also have a unique partnership with Basque Bank. And if you set up a Basque Bank account, you can actually get American Airlines miles for opening the account, maintaining the account, and you used to be able to get miles for interest as interest, like interest in the form of miles. Um, I'm not sure if they're still doing the interest portion of things, but just check out the Basque Bank program. If that is something of interest to you, you can keep your American Airlines pot open with a Basque Bank. I believe it's a savings account with Basque, and you used to be able to gain. I know you used to be able to gain points, miles, and loyalty points with interest in that account, but do not hold me to that. I know that they're running another promotion where if you open an account with them, you can get like up to 10,000 miles, but I'm not sure if you can still get interest on that one. Tariq, your thoughts on American Airlines, the American Airlines program? As a Hyatt enthusiast, I would think that American would work a little bit for you, but your thoughts here.
So one thing I want to clarify on that Bass Bank thing, since I bank with their partner bank, Texas Capital Bank, on that AA checking account. So you can earn two Advantage miles, which, by the way, I don't know why they decided to do the double A in the Advantage. Like it's like Aaron, but I keep thinking about it's like Aaron from that Key and Peele skit. But anyway, so you earn two American Airlines miles for every dollar that you save in this savings account. Now, I don't know what the interest rates is. It's probably lower than like their high yields. I know my high yield's paying like 4.7% interest, but that's another topic for a different day. And then that sign up bonus, which is just ridiculous. It's 10,000 Advantage miles if you maintain a minimum daily account balance of $50,000 for 180 consecutive days out of the first 210 days of the initial account opening. So all of that for 10,000 Advantage miles is just ridiculous. And you're better off just opening up the Barclays Aviator Red Card. Aside from that, I've considered, I know I've talked about this before, I am within 4 hours of an American Airlines hub and a United hub from my home airport because I don't live in a hub. But I looked at vicinity, different hub locations outside of the ones in my state, and just the overall like in-flight experience. I just obviously chose United because I would have to. There would be a lot of things that have to go wrong for me to have to consider connecting in Charlotte again. I did not like it. Don't want to do it again. But all in all, it's American seems like it's pretty cut and dry. Like it's there, it makes sense. If you like it, cool. Nothing that really excites me. I know that Hyatt thing, like that partnership, but that's kind of being modified. So we'll see how it looks like in 2025. But I'm it's one of those, they're nice. I've flown American before, so I didn't have like a negative experience. I didn't hate it except for Charlotte. But it's just not for me. Plus, I like the idea of flying the United Next interior over American Airlines that doesn't have any like IFE screens or any good IFE besides like the Southwest Wi-Fi bring your own device thing, which if I'm going to do that, I'm just going to fly Southwest instead of doing American. But that's just me. And that's my 2 cents.
Totally fair. IFE is in-flight entertainment, just for those who uh, may not know. And real-time follow-up from RJ, they are still doing miles for as interest, but they're not quoting what rate on the website. So if you got to ask, it's probably not worth it. But yeah.
Also, just hopping back on the in-flight entertainment, American also has the smallest screens in the sky.
I'm pretty sure you're not going to see that on the advertising copy anytime soon.
Just letting y'all know, it's normally average is about 11-inch screens, even in their business class, where United and Delta do 13. So smallest screens in the sky. It's the little things, people. It's the little things.
And they still charge for Wi-Fi, regardless, which is funny. Yeah, so that's American. Any final thoughts? RJ, looping back to you. Any final thoughts here?
Come up with names that aren't platinum. That's what I got.
At some point, like the first airline that comes up with like Space Gray and Midnight and
Matte Black. That'll Marquez Brownlee will start traveling exclusively on that airline.
I want to meet the airline that does carbon fiber status.
That would be pretty cool.
Thank you. That one felt good. All right, that'll do it for Back to Basics this week. As always, we put these out on Monday, and if you like what we do, hit the like, share, and subscribe here on the YouTube portion of things. So yeah, that's going to do it for our topics, and that'll do it for this week's show. If you like what we do, hit the like and subscribe down below. Let us know in the comments any additional questions. Feel free to chime in with your own answers there. You can also use the podcast question answer. There's a section of the Discord for you to follow up on previous questions. Join our Discord. The link is always going to be in the description. And catch us on the podcatcher of your choice on Saturdays. Guys, is there anything else I'm missing? RJ, if we wanted to find you on the internet, where is the best place to find you?
Just go to the Stack Your Points Discord. Good Lord, I can't talk anymore. I'm there. More videos to come after the new year when my life goes back to normal.
Completely fair. Lonnie, best place to find you on the internet?
You can find me right here or right here on YouTube at Call Me Lonnie. All one word, and Lonnie is spelled Lani. I don't have any more jokes tonight. I think I've given Tariq enough. So
completely fair. Tariq, where is the best place to find you?
At my crib, as soon as I hit the bed, because I'm tired as hell. And I got to be up in like 5 hours. But aside from that, Reeks Rewards video within the next week or two. And then I got a busy December. Like girlfriend's birthday, mama's birthday, traveling for Christmas. Why the hell did I decide December was the day to post the month to post the video? But you know what? I'm gonna get the people what they want. They waited too long. Also, find me in the Stack Your Points Discord because I'm there.
There you go. And you can also find me in the Stack Your Points Discord, other Discords as well, talking about credit cards. And my channel is the Matt Clausen YouTube channel. I have been low on tidbits just because it is end of the year and there is virtually no news right now. There are no cards coming out for the rest of the year. It is a quick pivot to some opinion pieces. I'm trying to put them together and also balance life in the holidays. So yeah, but almost at 1,500 subscribers. So help me get over that hump. Lonnie recently passed 3,000. Perfect. All right. And yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you guys soon. We will see you next week.